So, yeah, let's go for it. So the three of the greatest statesmen that you could think of from the 20th century, Tony Blair, the only Labour Prime Minister to win 3 elections, remembered for Iraq. Bill Clinton, one of the greatest Democratic presidents, remembered for, let's keep it clean. Nelson Mandela, even a debate about Nelson Mandela, probably the greatest statesman that in my life, about did he really rebuild South Africa. They're also linked by me and my failure. So Mandela was coming to Leeds 2001, got a call 2 days before, he wants to raise £250,000 for charity. Can you set up a business conference for us, Tom? So we did. I was in the line of dignitaries when he arrived. I was at the end. He was coming towards me. I'm going to meet my hero, Nelson Mandela. He's about to shake my hand. He looks across and we've put these South African dancers on. And he sees them and he faces them and he starts to dance. And I'm left hanging by Nelson Mandela. A month later, true story, Bill Clinton is coming to Harrogate to give a speech at an international conference. I arrive at the same time as him by chance. There's a gap in the fence, he's signing autographs. I go into the gap. He's shaking hands, signing autographs. Just as I'm about to shake his hand, this is a true story, his security man taps him on the shoulder, he goes like this, and I miss Clinton as well. A month later, the then Prime Minister, Tony Blair, I get invited to a business event with Tony Blair, and go to it. I've got a clash, I've only got half an hour, so I've got to get to an event, a scrutiny inquiry in Grimsby. So I'm weighing it up, go on, I'll go. I've missed Mandela, I've missed Clinton, I'm going to go and get Blair. So anyway, I'm there, I'm half an hour in, and I haven't met him, so I'm thinking to myself, well, people have met Mandela, Clinton and Blair, no one's not met them all. So I'm on my way out, Blair turns round and someone introduces me, Tom Riordan, Chief Executive Yorkshire Forward. It crosses my mind, do I just stop and say, sorry Prime Minister, I'm going to Grimsby. I bottled it, so I failed. I'm a perfectionist. Every day I realise that you as council taxpayers are let down by people like me. We don't collect 350 bins a week. How bad is that? How easy is it to collect a bin? We do collect 500,000 bins a week. So is that success or failure? To the people who don't get the bin collected, it's failure. And to a perfectionist, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, every day is a failure, every day. I'm going to come out of here tonight and I'm going to think, oh my God, why did I say that? I was the establishment up there, they hated me. So, you know, you've got to strike that balance. And one of the big things about Leeds, it's a big economic success story. It's always compared with London. So we had the stats out this week. Leeds has been doing great. We've got a new arena, we've got Trinity, we've got 70,000 new houses about to be built. We've got, apologies for those of you who don't like that. We've got, you know, loads of new jobs coming into the city. We've had about 5 new businesses moved in, 1,000 jobs recently. But we're not as good as London. Of course we're not as good as London. London is a world city. It's the biggest success story economically in the developed world. How are we supposed to compete with London? And so we get compared to that. London, and we're a failure. Bradford gets compared to Leeds. Bradford's doing lots of good things. It's got lots of great manufacturing businesses, lots of stuff going on, but it's compared to Leeds, so it's a failure. And then Barnsley's compared to Bradford, and I'm not going to mention who's compared to Barnsley, but I'm going to end with that. You'll see my final slide about a certain football team that I support. So anyway, so we opened the arena, the Leeds Arena, the best arena in the world. It's going to be in the top 5 in the world in 2 years. Bruce Springsteen asked to play there. It's an amazing success. The genius of local government, we give him a parking ticket. And the reason that is genius is because we wouldn't have got in the world press if we hadn't given him a parking ticket. And the only thing to say as a Middlesbrough fan is 136 years and we've won 1 trophy. Now you may think, if you're a Man United fan, that is failure, but I can guarantee you no one felt like we did in 2004 when the one day when we had generations of Riordans watching us saying, you bastard, you've won a trophy. So I've sworn, I apologise. But anyway, so the North will rise again. We're not a failure. Thank you.